Tuesday, Wolfpack. How we doing? Hope you guys had a great Monday. I did want to apologize to the early morning classes. I didn't even realize when I was going over my WOD Talk yesterday that I actually had the wrong time cap here. I think even in my video I was talking about the time domains to get it done in an 18-minute cap, but I didn't even realize it said 15. So I apologize to the early classes that didn't have the extra 3 minutes to complete this workout, but don't worry, we'll be doing a bunch more like this. I hope you guys still got a good workout out of it, and since it was a shorter cap, kind of forced you to push a little bit. So again, my apologies. I will make sure that I do not miss the cap again on that. But Tuesday, we're going to keep working on our handstand push-up skills. So again, we're kind of going to work from the most difficult level, or something that's probably a little bit more technical than what we would do, or more challenging than we would do in a Metcon. Start there because we're fresh, and then we'll kind of chip our way down. The second one's probably something that you would do in a Metcon, and then the third one is just there for just pushing volume, strength, and endurance. Okay, so try to start with a little bit more challenging. Today for RX, we're going to do strict handstand push-ups. Okay, this can be all across the board depending on our strict pressing skills. This can be flat on the mats, this can be one ab mat, this can be two ab mats. So we just kind of want to start working some strict handstand push-up work. If we don't have strict handstand push-ups, I think a really good thing to do here would be negatives. So really slow negatives down to the head and then kip up. Okay, really slow negative down to the head and then kip back up if we have kipping handstand push-ups. That way we're working on that slow descent, a little bit more of that strength. And then we're going to go to regular kipping for the second one, and then push-ups for the third one. Okay, if you're proficient in these, right, you could even work a deficit for this one, right? If we don't have strict, but we have deficit handstand push-ups. For RX, you could do a deficit handstand push-up, and then a regular kipping, and then a regular push-up, okay? So, again, a lot of different ways that we can skin the cat here, depending on our handstand push-up skills. Okay, if we don't have handstand push-ups at all, I think a great method would be some kind of upside down work for the first one, whether it be handstand holds, handstand hold plus a negative, something where we're still working on getting upside down, right? Maybe working down to the head, so some kind of progression that way. Second one, your best bet is probably dumbbell push press, so we're still getting a little bit of the overhead press work, and I would err on the side of a heavy dumbbell set, so where you're doing like 5 or 6 at a time. I feel like most people on kipping handstand push-ups are going to be somewhere between 5 and 8 probably. We just don't want to use a super lightweight where you're doing like 20 in a row, because we're probably going to miss a little bit of that strength portion here. Okay, and then the third one, push-ups. Everybody should be good with push-ups here. So if you need help with specific movements, comment on the post, get with your coach before, and we're happy to help. There's a lot of different ways that we can do this. I'm still gonna get a ton of handstand push-up strength work. Okay, so A is good. B, it's just our normal 15 minutes on, 1 minute off. I've been doing a lot of these. I really like these a lot because it forces us to push a little bit more intensity, go a little bit bigger on the dubs. Maybe we go bigger on the shoulder overhead, or maybe we try a more challenging weight. And then today, we just have an unbroken set of toes to bar, so this rest really allows us to kind of go bigger on the toes to bar than normal and rest, and then try to repeat the intensity. If this was just a 15-minute AMRAP, right, even if there was an AMRAP unbroken here, as soon as you did a big set here, going back to this, you're probably going to rest 30 seconds anyway, so we add in the 60-second rest to force that so we can keep intensity. So excuse me. Like we've done in the past few weeks, the jump rope stuff that we've been including has been probably the most minimal portion of the workout. So again, here, these 50 double unders should be relatively quick. They're just kind of there to add a little bit of fatigue, break the workout up, get the heart rate going a little bit, and add a little bit of shoulder pump before we do this. So make sure this is no more than 30 to 40 seconds, okay? We should be coming off a rest period fresh. If you're decent on the double unders, probably should do these unbroken. Maybe 2 sets, so you're looking at 30 to 40 seconds maximum here. So I really wouldn't extend past 45 seconds absolute. So pick a jump rope count that's inside that number, or work for about 45 seconds. Do as many as you can, get some practice in, and then move on. Okay, 10 shoulder overhead. I think we did 10 a couple weeks ago. Might have been the same weights here, but I would say choose a challenging weight for a 1 set unbroken to start. If we add fatigue throughout the workout, right, maybe you break it into 2 sets, but we shouldn't be doing more than 2 sets, and this should either be a push press or a push jerk. Probably most likely a push jerk. Save your arms a little bit, use a little bit more legs, since toes to bar is a little bit more upper torso oriented. But again, the shoulder to overhead shouldn't be like the bulk of the workout. These two movements are just there to add fatigue and add disturbance, and then force us to work on our toe to bar breathing, kipping efficiency, swooping, right? Being as efficient as possible, getting some extra reps, and getting comfortable with this movement under different fatigue, okay? So don't let the double unders and don't let the shoulder to overhead take away from the intention of the workout, which is the toes to bar, okay? So be smart, lighter on the shoulder to overhead, take a good breath, chalk up whatever you got to do, and then once we jump up on the toes to bar, we're giving it a big unbroken set. Probably want to stop a couple reps short of failure, so that we save a little bit in the tank for the back end rounds. We don't want to go ham sandwiches on the first round and then fall apart. But consistent numbers, but maybe aim a little bit short of absolute on the first round so we can save a little bit. Rest a minute. Do it again. So simple work. If we're in between toes to bar and knee raises, do as many toes to bar as you can. Like always try to do the full movement for as much as you can. And then if we didn't get as many as we wanted, or we feel like we need a few more to get the stimulus, jump down, jump back up, do a big set of knee raises, and then move on. So it's a great way to just add a little bit more volume, get forearm strength, get midline strength, and you're doing both. You're still doing the full movement. Okay. Other than that, I'm gonna stop rambling. Have a great Tuesday. If you got questions, let me know. Toodles. Peace. See you in the gym. Bye.